Thank you very much. Welcome, welcome. One and all, in here, out there, Mr. and Mrs. America and all the ships at sea to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. Folks, I hope I don't need to remind you that here in the Ed Sullivan Theater, I am the law. Mostly because there's no federal government right now, so somebody's got to be the law, and I guess it's me. I guess it's me right now. Wow, nice. What day is it? 30 what? 37. It's day 37 of the shutdown, making it the longest in U.S. history. And, yeah, I got some bad news. Just got longer. That's the nice thing about it being the longest.
Yeah.
And again, all right. The shutdown has already wreaked havoc on air travel, and that havoc is about to get even reekier because air traffic controllers aren't being paid, and as a result, many of them aren't showing up to work. So many, in fact, that the FAA is forcing airlines to cut 10% of their flights at the nation's busiest airports. So, yeah, unfortunately, it may be time to try your new favorite airline, the bus. You know their slogan, the bathroom door is stuck open. These slosh, 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 smoosh, swoosh, swoosh, swoosh. Yes, that's why it's your favorite. These canceled flights are just gonna add to airport frustration. Already in Houston, the security line snaked all the way around and out of the building as TSA wait times there have exceeded 3 hours. To which America's dad said, well, 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 who's leaving for the airport too early now? Okay, no, we'll make it through the line and still have time to grab a cup of the worst coffee in the world. And you said I was crazy when I was stomping around the house being crazy. So if you're traveling for Thanksgiving, you might want to leave now. Or you could just stay here in New York City where we just elected a new mayor. That race... A lot of excitement. A lot of excitement for the new mayor. With the kids. The young CBS kids. That race was just one of many defeats for Trump-backed candidates on Tuesday, including the governor races in New Jersey and Virginia. And Prop 50 in California. Yesterday, at a breakfast for Republican senators, Trump tried to downplay the electoral spanking.
Last night, it was, not expected to be a victory. It was very Democrat areas, but I don't think it was good for Republicans. I don't think it was good. I'm not sure it was good for anybody. But we had an interesting evening, and we learned a lot.
Yeah. That sounds like what you'd say after a Tinder date where someone had to go to the hospital. Well, we had an interesting evening. We learned a lot. For example, don't do hand stuff after Wingstop. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know what that joke means. If the FCC calls, of course, elections aren't the only things giving Trump the sads. Last month, he lost the Nobel Peace Prize, but yeah, I know, that's very kind of you to seem like you care, but he's got a buddy who's going to fix it for him. I'm talking about FIFA president Gianni Infantino, seen here saying, "This is the ball. Please stop kicking my head." Yesterday, do you know I spoke Italian?
I didn't know you.
No, yeah, a little time. Yesterday, FIFA, whose job you'll recall is to take bribes and regulate soccer, announced a new peace prize that FIFA will be awarding at the World Cup draw in Washington. Yes, the FIFA Peace Prize. It's given exclusively to world leaders who stop wars using only their feet. So it really looks like a made-up award just to give Trump something, but when asked to confirm that Trump will receive the award, Infantino said, "On the 5th of December, you will see." Man, it is going to be hilarious when they give it to Obama. It's just going to be great. It'll be fun. It's clear that this week's Democratic shellacking has Trump feeling down, but he's cheering himself up with his favorite activity, sticking a straw into his supporters and sucking out cash like a Capri Sun. Tuesday night, Trump sent out a fundraising email with the subject line, "It's Taco Tuesday," with an AI-generated Trump eating tacos. We're talking authentic tacos, not the cheap ones you get at Taco Bleu. Speaking of eating, in the Oval Office today, Trump gathered with the leaders of major pharmaceutical companies to announce a deal to lower the price of popular weight loss drugs. This is huge news, but in a few months, it'll be dramatically smaller news. But good for him, you know. If this can help more people get healthier, I'm all for it. But what I'm not in favor of is him going through all of the staffers in the room and telling the world if they're on the medication.
Secretary Howard Lutnick. Do you take any of this stuff, Howard?
Not yet.
Okay, good. CMS Administrator Mehmet Oz, he doesn't take it. Food and Drug Administrator. Commissioner Marty McCary and Director of Medicare Chris Plump. And we have Steve, where's Steve? Is he here? Head of Public Relations for the White House. He's taking it.
Holy HIPAA violations. Batman. Can you do that? I don't think you can do that. You can't just rattle off prescriptions your staff is on. Walter. Walter, is he here? Walter, how's the herpes doing, Walter? You tamping that down with a Valtrex, George? George, hope the restless leg syndrome clears up so your wife Alice can finally sleep through the night. Speaking of which, Alice, how's the herpes doing, Alice? How will this deal help average Americans? Well, for that, we heard from Dr. Oz.
We thought it was 125 million pounds. Mr. President, our estimate, based on the company numbers as well, is Americans will lose 135 billion pounds by the midterms.
£135 billion? Now, I'm not a doctor or the Wizard of, but I gotta say, that seems like a lot of pounds. Yvonne, let's break down those numbers. 135 billion pounds divided by approximately 343 million Americans means on average we'll each be losing 393 pounds per American. Wow. I'm gonna wear a two-piece next summer. I'm guessing Dr. Oz lost some weight after pulling those numbers out of his ass. Now, 393 pounds apiece. Before we show you what happened next in the Oval Office, I just want to let you know everybody involved is okay. Do you understand that? Good, okay. Yvonne?
For nearly 150 years, my company, Eli Lilly, has been investing in America. We've been advancing science and creating high-value jobs. But today, are you okay? Gordon, you okay? Yeah.
Press out. Press. We're going. Thank you, press.
As I said, the fellow's okay, but I'm sure that was scary. But thankfully, the room was full of exactly who you want in a medical emergency. Pharmaceutical executives. Quick, someone maximize shareholder value. So that was... And again, he's okay. Honestly, it was good to see everybody rush to help him. Well, almost everybody. Because this photo's been going around. Take a look at this photo, this viral photo from after the fainting. Look at that. They got his legs up and everything. That picture. That picture is worth 1,000 words, none of which I can say on CBS. We got a great show for you tonight. My guests are Sydney Sweeney and Patti Smith. When we come back, criminal sandwiches. It happens more often than you think.